Individual agendas are not accepted. It's all about the vision and bringing that into the world. It's about the whole thing, not the optimization of a single part. Right people. Each individual adds value to the team's purpose. Each individual has essential competencies that are different from the others. Derailers are removed. Individual agendas are not accepted. It's all about the vision and bringing that into the world. It's about the whole thing, not the optimization of a single part. Individuals handle ambiguity between their own sphere of business and team participation for the whole enterprise. So when it's not clear, you make it clear, and always with regards to the whole thing, to the mission. Membership is not a right or a privilege, it depends on what the team needs to be successful. Self-image refers to leadership team member, not the functional role, which means if you are head of sales, but you are also a member of the leadership team, you don't speak from the sales perspective, you speak from the whole company's perspective first.
You want to make your sales more repeatable and reliable? Do you want to have less volatility and more growth in your revenue per month? At Strategy Sprints, we do only one thing: strategy in sprints. Strategy means having more revenue through a better offer. In sprints means having more energy in your team every week. Check out if your ROI is as high as it is for most service-based and online businesses and startups we work with, which is over 100%. You can see it in just 15 minutes by going to strategysprints.com/sales and completing our online exercise to know what your ROI would be with our accelerator program. We are ready to sprint. Are you?
Compelling direction. Purpose. Crystal clear sense of the team's unique added value in advancing strategy. Purpose is challenging, consequential and clear. Purpose highlights interdependencies, orients team towards objective. It's not a mission statement in terms of some fluffy words that are on a piece of paper. Research shows leaders over-challenge individuals and under-challenge the team. So we underestimate what the team can do, but we overestimate a single person. Challenge without clarity hurts performance, so you always need a good balance of challenge and support. Question: what actions are crucial enough to be treated as the main job of the team, not side jobs when their main work is done? Now, this was the compelling purpose. Typical activities that shape team purpose are defining vision and strategy, monitoring performance, building organizational capability. So this is what we call working on fit, form and function of the systems. Managing mission-critical initiatives, acquiring and deploying capital, and integrating acquisitions. A solid structure. Meaningful tasks, the fewer the better. There's a laundry list of operational issues that are derailers. Tasks are best as whole and strategically important. All other things are off the agenda. Norms. Great teams adhere to established norms in the ways that they work. I will show you some statistics in a moment. Shared expectations of team behavior. Leaders of great teams actively steer members away from the line or functional lens. Now, this is something that did study the performance of teams from poor teams, mediocre teams, and outstanding teams, and we see three criteria: the right size of the team, meaningful tasks, and clear norms. And you can see that the kicker is provide norms. It's the blue thing, and most people do not have clear norms. So in our programs, you will find many modules on norms on all the levels of a business, and one will be if you are searching Sprint University, one will be the operating principles, but also you will find in every module the guardrails and norms that define that module. So meetings are sometimes not much value adding. There are some forms of meetings which we could call the show and tell, where individuals present, but it's just individuals working. They are not creating more together than they would individually. There are some meetings that are focused on the past and are more finger pointing. There are some meetings that are more of a monologue, and there is just one person speaking and all the rest is taking marching orders, which of course does not leverage at all the intelligence of a team. There is the dialogue, which looks good on papers, but people don't truly listen and nothing happens, basically. And then there is the anarchist's ball, basically competition and all sorts of things going on, but not moving the mission forward. Then the supportive context. Resourcing is paramount. Accountability, rewards for team behavior are above every individual contribution. So when you think of how you incentivize tasks, think of incentivizing tasks that are moving forward the whole thing and not the single parts. Ready access to information, material and consultative resources necessary, including time. Team coaching. Continual coaching for evolution, growth and learning. Leaders of exceptional leadership teams have a strong and internal focus as also an external one, and coaching is both incidental as well as formal. Now, this is something that I want to really go deeper into, because every athlete has a weekly work with a coach on form, fit and function of a couple of things. It is the training plan, nutrition, mindset, sleep, strength, mobility and explosiveness. Now, business owners who are really successful and exponentially growing, they also work every week with a coach on form, fit and function of their vision, their strategy, their financial steering, wowing the customers, turning customers into raving fans, the marketing system, the sales system, the CRM system, and also how they integrate into the rest, and the rapid innovation system. So, best teams, they create stretch assignments. They are bigger than what they can currently deliver. Develop and improve job content. Encourage and give recognition in a meritocratic way. Keep people informed and create meaning. Give constructive feedback up front and make expectations very clear from the beginning. And they let go of narcissism, so they move from me to we. This is something that I want to give you as an exercise that you can do directly with your team. So when you come together and reflect based on these 6 things. This team is ... This team is not ... This team could stop doing this ... This team could start doing that. This is something where you can collect the whole team perspective. Let first every individual write down on post-its and then put the post-its on the wall and tell personal perspective, and then let the whole team discuss about the differences and similarities of what came up, and then what's next. When you have done that a couple times, then have the courage to get a coach perspective also in. So show the results to a coach and ask the coach for external perspective. This team is, this team is not, this team could stop doing this team could start doing this. If you are ready for that, if you are humble, hungry and happy enough to be ready to be coachable, now your performance is definitely going to be outstanding, because now you are ready to be challenged and to go to the next level. And so if you can afford it emotionally and economically really try having a coach that challenges you and that is your accountability partner, but also your skills and content partner regarding to growth and scalability of your business. Hope that was helpful. High performance teams, and as always, if you have a question, ask your sprint coach, and whatever happens, keep rolling. Bye bye.
We all know that working in sprints is better, but how do we know what we should work on? You're in luck because we have a 15-minute exercise that will give you complete clarity on where to take your project next. Go to strategysprints.com/sales to complete our short exercise and meet one-on-one with an expert sprint coach to identify your number one bottleneck. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed that episode of The Strategy Show. Make sure to like this video below and subscribe so that you can stay up to date with every episode of The Strategy Show. Get daily CEO tips from CEOs for CEOs.